Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So few days back we all saw the video of the UK police officers talking to Nigerian women, telling them that they can go and settle with their wives, not to bring everything to the police, not to be chasing their husbands out of the house. So they say that after these comments that we all saw and will I say celebrated, because the video went viral. This video here that I'm talking about, all of you must have watched it. I played it on the previous. If you didn't watch it, you can go back. You'll see it in the video. UK police tells Nigerian women to stop evicting their husbands or chasing them out. The video went viral. So they said that I think that those police officers are under investigation for advising Nigerian women. And to me, I feel that it is the Nigerian women who went and reported the police and told the bigger authorities that, oh, the police doesn't want us to speak out. They don't want us to report our abusive husband. Nobody is telling any woman to stay in an abusive marriage. No, I don't tolerate that. I don't, and I don't agree with that. But what this is an advice that you guys should stay with your husbands peacefully. Not any small thing, any little mistake you are calling police. Oh, come and push him out. Come and take him out. That's why we have single mothers everywhere. I even received a message from somebody telling us about single mothers. You know the kind of things that you guys are doing. This is unacceptable. But before I delve into it, let me quickly look at this. You can see, congratulations to this man who has been freed, and Abike Dabiri Arewa, a Nigerian, Ema Ihejirika, who has been on death row for drugs in Indonesia, has been freed. A big thanks to Barrister Emmanuel Isha Ogebe, a Nigerian lawyer based in Washington, D.C., USA, who, after our visit to Indonesian prison, took up the case pro bono and won at the Supreme Court. So I want to say a very big congratulations and thank you to the lawyer too who made this happen. You know that sometimes some of our people will be accused while they are not guilty, because the thing has become a norm. A lot of people are committing this crime. So somebody can even set somebody up in these very cases. Yeah, you understand? And so this man has been freed. They say that he has been on death row since when? Since for drugs in Indonesia. Okay, for a long time. All right, so congratulations to him. I'm happy for that. Let's listen to Abike Dabiri Arewa when she spoke to, I think this should be the lawyer. Let's hear.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I mean, after all these years of trying to fight for Nigerians in Indonesia prison, you succeeded. Tell us a bit about good news.
Yes, it's the grace of God. But we won at the Supreme Court of Indonesia, and one of the Nigerians who was on death row was set free. And in December, we had the privilege of going to Jakarta and picking him. And he's now home.
He's not back in Nigeria. I recall the guy, we started working on.
Yes.
What's his name again?
Ihejirika. That was the name on the passport.
But it turns out that he had another name.
Yes, he was convicted on his Sierra Leonean passport, but he was actually in Nigeria. He was a victim of trafficking. So he was sentenced on the basis of mistaken identity.
I remember that particular case. He stood a good chance.
Yes.
So your firm decided to take it up and took it as far as the free of charge, as far as the Supreme Court, and you won. Thank you so much. And that is the message. Nigerians abroad, there's a lot we can all do working together.
Of course, we continue to ask people not to get themselves into that situation, because those countries don't play.
They don't play, and penalty for drugs is death. But we're glad that we got Hirojirika out and he's back home now. To follow up with him, give him some kind of support, because I really need all the help we can get. So thank you so much.
He met his mother, still alive.
We'll meet him too.
He met his brother. His brother was there to pick him up. So we'll arrange.
We'll
thank you so much for your help, your encouragement through it all. we couldn't have really done it without you.
But I have to thank you for your sacrifice. Pro bono, you said you were going to do this, and you did it. Yeah. But here's the thing. It was a case of a mistaken identity in this case, and we were able to so thank you, Manuel. But the message is, let's avoid crime and criminality. Penalty for drugs in Indonesia is death. Thank you, Manuel.
Thank you.
So nice to see you here.
All right, so you can see it's a mistaken identity. It's not as if the guy committed the crime. But to God be the glory, he's free. As I speak now, he's a free man now. Right? Congratulations to Emma Ihejirika. Thank God for your life once again. I believe you're going to do something better with it, because I know it has not been an easy task for you being in that prison while you are innocent all these years. All right. So quickly, now they said that a video showing a Metropolitan Police officer allegedly telling a group of Nigerian women not to call police on their husbands, but to manage it, is now being investigated after resurfacing 6 years later on the social media. Wow. So this video was made 6 years ago. This video that is trending now was made 6 years ago, and we never knew. Voila. The clip, filmed inside Divine Restoration International Church in Camberwell in 2018, shows a police staff member addressing a group of mainly women as 3 officers stand aside speaking outrage from abuse charities. In the video, which the UK Mirror has seen, the officer can be heard speaking in Yoruba, a Nigerian language, as well as English, where he stands at a pulpit talking about knife crime and how sons may not want to listen to their mothers and instead prefer their fathers, which is true. Shocking figure shows 2 UK police forces don't have a single black male or female serving officer. Debbie says she was livid when she saw the video. The footage goes on to show the officer allegedly saying that once Nigerian women arrive in the UK, they start behaving rudely towards their husbands, adding that they should not call police on their husbands but manage the situation. Police confirmed to the UK Mirror that the footage has been referred to the Met Standards Unit. Now, they say that the Children's Safeguarding Group Africa have expressed anger at the remarks in a letter of complaint to the Met, detailing how the officer's advice was telling victims to stay in abusive relationships and not to seek police protection. But I think, to me, that is quoting the man out of context, because the man never asked anybody to stay in an abusive marriage. He only asked them that those minor things that can be settled in the family should be settled there and not involve the police. So he never asked anybody to stay in an abusive marriage. No, I don't agree with that one. Now, speaking to the UK Mirror, Chief Executive of Africa, Dèàth, who saw the video, said the officer said, "Do not call police on your husband, but manage it." The police staff member was joined by other staff who stood beside him while he addressed the women. The officer is now being investigated. When I heard it, I was livid. Like, what do you mean? So if a man is abusing the woman, and don't forget, domestic violence is not always about physical abuse. Emotional, even in terms of cultural practices, is a sexual abuse. So if a woman is being abused in the home, she shouldn't call the police, because if she does, the man will be removed from the home and the children will spiral and it will be her fault. If a woman is being abused, you are saying that the woman shouldn't seek police protection. That was really bad of them. That's just like minimizing these issues in our communities. That Nigerians don't really matter. Even children are victims of the home when domestic violence is going on. The charity chief went on to add that she felt violence against black women was not being highlighted, as figures from PA News Agency from the Metropolitan Police shows of the 21 femicide victims recorded by the force in 2022, 9 victims, which is a 43%, were black and have higher rate than any other ethnic group. Debbie said, we've been talking about violence against women, but we haven't talked about violence against black women, women in African and Caribbean communities. And so to hear a police officer who should understand the UK Domestic Violence Act of 2021 telling women that they shouldn't call the police on their husbands, whatever the explanation is, it's counterproductive. I felt it was an attack on Nigerian women. Coming from a police officer where we see many police officers being convicted of hurting women, it's the first thing I thought about. When approached by the Mirror, Detective Chief Superintendent Seb Ajay Ado said that the video had been referred to the professional standards team. He said the incident reported relates to an informal talk by a police member of staff made at a church in Camberwell back in 2018. The comment made by the member of the police staff categorically do not represent the position of the Met in relation to domestic abuse and are wrong. There are no circumstances where it will be appropriate for a victim survivor of domestic violence or abuse not to report it to the police if they feel able to do so. So, over recent years, the Met has developed a raft of dedicated investigation teams focused on domestic abuse with the boroughs of Lambeth and Southwark, who work in partnership with the local authorities and third sector charities involved in VAUG to ensure we have strategies to encourage domestic abuse reporting and support victim survivors of domestic abuse. So the video did not go down well with the UK police. They are investigating it now. And those people, those police may face disciplinary committee or questioning or whatever. Disciplinary actions. Okay, I don't know what's gonna be. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about it. If the advice was good, or do you agree with this investigation that they want to carry out on the video? But the video is 2018 now. Now wow, you see how Igbo people do. So that's why I tell you that you don't play abroad. Even if you repent and become Jesus today, even if you become the second Jesus today, and you are seeing everything you have renewed yourself. If there is a crime you committed years back, these people will bring it to your table and you go down for it. So that's how you know they forgive anybody. There's no forgiveness in their dictionary. So if you commit a crime 10 years ago, they will bring it to the front and also try you for it. And if you fall, you go down for it. So that's how they do. They don't do all these ones they do in Nigeria. Oh, forget it. All things are fast away. The people who brought Bible to Africa, they no agree. They know they agree for anybody. They are the ones. There is nothing like all things are passed away. Behold, all things are new. It doesn't exist in their books. So anything you commit, you go down for it. Whether it's in the past or in the future. If they even see your future that you commit crime, they may charge you now. That's how they do. So don't play. Don't play. All right? Let me know your opinion and help me share this video, guys. And before I go, if you want to send money to Nigeria, please don't hesitate to use tap send with my promo code right there on the screen. If you are sending money from the UK, they are topping £5 to that very money. And if you are sending money from EU area, that is Germany, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Sweden, Switzerland, name them. They are going to give you €5 on top of that money, adding to the one that you're sending to Nigeria. What about those from USA and Canada? They are giving you $10. Those in Dubai, they are adding 25 AED to your money. And this app can be downloaded from Play Store or App Store. Once you use my promo code, which is Critics News, write it in capital letters. All these bonuses are going to be yours. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. And then keep sharing.